Welcome to today's episode where we uncover the top mistakes made in marriage that can twist your destiny. You see, folks, marriage, it's a beautiful thing, a sacred bond, a commitment you make for life. But let me tell you, it ain't always a walk in the park. There are bumps in the road, potholes you gotta swerve around, and sometimes detours that can lead you way off course. Today we're gonna talk about those detours, those critical mistakes that can take a loving relationship and leave it stranded on the side of the road. We're gonna dig deep, shine a light on these issues, and give you the tools you need to navigate these challenges and keep your relationship on track. You know, I've said it a million times and I'll say it again. Communication is the cornerstone of any successful relationship, especially marriage. You can't expect your partner to read your mind. Bottling up your feelings, letting resentment simmer, that's a recipe for disaster. It's like ignoring a leak in a pipe. Eventually, it's gonna burst and cause a whole lot of damage. When you're not communicating openly and honestly, misunderstandings fester and grow. Little things turn into big things, and pretty soon, you're at each other's throats over something that could have been resolved with a simple conversation. Remember, it's not just about talking, it's about truly listening to your partner, trying to understand their perspective, and working together to find solutions. Don't wait for things to reach a boiling point. Make time for each other, put away the distractions, and really talk. Share your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams, your fears. And listen, really listen to what your partner has to say. You might be surprised what you learn and how much closer it brings you. Now let's talk about money, folks. It's one of the biggest sources of conflict in a marriage, and financial secrecy is a surefire way to erode trust and create resentment. When you hide purchases, lie about your spending, or keep separate accounts without your partner's knowledge, you're essentially saying, I don't trust you with something as important as our finances. Financial infidelity can be just as damaging as any other form of betrayal. It creates a sense of dishonesty and secrecy that can poison the entire relationship. It's crucial to be open and honest about your finances from the get-go. Establish clear financial goals together, create a budget that works for both of you, and make major financial decisions jointly. Remember, you're a team, and teamwork involves transparency and trust, especially when it comes to something as crucial as money. Look, physical intimacy is important, no doubt about it. But let me tell you something, it's emotional intimacy, that deep connection, that true understanding and acceptance of each other, that forms the bedrock of a lasting marriage. When you neglect emotional intimacy, you're essentially starving your relationship of the nourishment it needs to thrive. Sharing your feelings, your dreams, your fears, your vulnerabilities with your partner, that's what creates a bond that can weather any storm. It's about being there for each other, not just physically, but emotionally. Make an effort to connect with your partner on a deeper level. Put down your phones, turn off the TV, and just be present with each other. Talk about your day, share your thoughts, and really listen to what your partner has to say. Small gestures of affection, words of affirmation, and quality time together can go a long way in nurturing emotional intimacy. Now this one's a no-brainer, folks. Infidelity, in any form, is a devastating blow to a marriage. Whether it's physical or emotional, cheating is a betrayal of trust that can shatter the very foundation of your relationship. It's like taking a sledgehammer to the core of your partner's being, leaving them feeling broken, betrayed, and utterly alone. Rebuilding trust after infidelity is a long and arduous journey, and it requires a tremendous amount of work, commitment, and forgiveness from both partners. Sometimes the damage is simply too great to repair. If you're struggling with the aftermath of infidelity, seek professional help. A therapist can provide a safe and supportive space for you to process your emotions, work through the pain, and begin the healing process. Let's face it, folks, no one's perfect. And expecting your partner to be perfect is a recipe for disappointment. We all have our flaws, our quirks, our baggage. It's what makes us human. Holding on to unrealistic expectations about your partner or your marriage will only lead to frustration, resentment, and a whole lot of unnecessary conflict. Remember, marriage is a partnership, not a fairy tale. It's about accepting each other, flaws and all, and working together to build a life you both love. Focus on the positive aspects of your relationship, appreciate the good times, and work together to overcome the challenges. Life is too short to waste time dwelling on imperfections. Embrace the beauty of a real, imperfect, and ultimately fulfilling partnership. So, there you have it, folks. 5 common mistakes that can send your marriage spiraling off course. Remember, relationships take work, commitment, and a whole lot of love and understanding. Don't let these common pitfalls derail your journey to a happy and fulfilling marriage. Stay tuned for more insights on how to build a stronger, healthier marriage. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more relationship advice. And remember, folks, life's too short to settle for anything less than a love that fills your heart and enriches your soul. Take care of yourselves and each other.